Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Taylor, and today I wanted to get a message of empowerment out to all light workers, to all of us who are going through the thick of the spiritual awakening right now. And of course, the intensity has been amplified with this coronavirus situation, with many people that are in our own lives that are also going through their own transformational process that they may have just kind of started going through. And also many people are still unaware that there is this massive spiritual awakening and transformation that's taking place on the planet, and they are feeding into the fear and all those aspects of this coronavirus that may be of the lower density, when the light workers realize that this is all happening for a reason. There's always many reasons why something happens, and something this big occurring on the planet at this time is really allowing us to not only spend more time to go within, but also to reflect on how far we have come on this path up to this point. And it's causing us to go within a lot more and to deal with ourselves at a deeper level. But for many people, this can be scary, it can be hard, and it really does change. It has changed life in a big way for many, many people. So, in regards to myself, not being able to go to the beach has been the biggest one to impact me. I usually go and I'll spend at least 30 minutes to an hour grounding myself each day in the sand, and it's been 3 weeks now since I've been able to go to the beach, because they're all closed here where I live in South Florida, and it's been challenging, extremely challenging, and I've had to take extra necessary steps to ground myself. But I wanted to dive into this and let you guys know that I did a reading yesterday, a collective reading on, my intention was on the world state and how we can all kind of come together right now as a community, as a whole of humanity. And I found the cards that I pulled were extremely interesting, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So once again, I'm so thankful for you being here, and I'm a little stuffed up right now. My allergies are bad, so bear with me. I'm doing my best, but that's all we can do right now. So I'm here to show you that. The first card that I pulled was slowing down. And as you know, this time is really forcing us to slow down, to go more within, and to really do those things that are necessary for us to advance our soul's evolution to the next step, and for us to really enhance our awakening process. So that's why I found this card, slowing down, to be very interesting. And then playfulness. It's important to remember to stay playful at this time, to bring out that childlike mentality through an experience like this, and continue to not take everything so seriously, because at the end of the day, this is all just a temporary human experience, and we're only here for a temporary amount of time. But what we can do is create the most playful experience while we're here, and not take this all so seriously, so that we can enjoy the ups and downs, enjoy all the trials and tribulations. And sometimes that can be really hard to do, but I found that extremely important when I pulled that card. That's exactly what came to me as I pulled that card. So whatever that means to you, I would suggest you allow that to play out in your life, and to allow that playfulness to stay. Intensity. Right now, it's extremely intense. There's a lot of intense emotions coming to the surface. There's a lot of intense releasing that's occurring among the collective. There's a lot of intense darkness that's coming up in the collective to be released, to allow more light in. But this intensity is going to lead us to this new earth that we have all been so patiently waiting for. And it's going to help us to create a new reality on the outside. We've been working a lot on this inner reality, which is very important. But this inner reality is going to start to show and reflect in the external. We're going to start to see it out there in the world. People coming together, people working together. Just a whole new earth is being created. We're moving into a higher dimensional state of being. This one was interesting. Comparison. It's important that you don't compare yourself to others and how far they have come on their journey. Maybe you're comparing yourself to someone who's been on the spiritual path for many more years than you. Maybe you're comparing yourself to another person who is spreading a message like you, whatever it may be. It's important that we don't compare. It's important that we come together and that we band together at this time, and that we all use our creative abilities to work together and to create more light, more love, more higher frequency energies. It's not about comparing each other. We are all in this together, and we are all one. We're all expressing our creation in different ways, but that's how we come together and band together and create this new earth that we are looking to create right now. So comparing is unnecessary, and it just creates more problems in our mind, and our ego is trying to compare, but our soul does not want to compare because it knows that we are all one and that we are all creators of the earth. We're all creators of the reality that we're living in. Guidance. As you can see, right now, I've been getting a lot of guidance. I mean, I pulled so many cards last night. I had so many cards come to me. I was like, wow, this is amazing. It was one of the best readings I've had. So, guidance right now can be extremely high. You may be seeing those synchronicities. 111, 222, 333. I've been seeing that a lot when I'm, maybe not feeling my best. It'll come to me. I'll see those numbers, the synchronicities. That is your guidance. Those are your guides, your spirit guides. They are there protecting you, watching over you. You have angels and higher vibrational beings. Everyone, all of them are assisting you and helping you to rise to the next level, rise to the occasion, and to help others on the planet Earth right now to start to go through this awakening process and create more ease for others who are living in fear right now, and creating more of that, just that level of less fear, and creating more clarity for those who are going through that. Moment to moment. It's important to live moment to moment and not think so much about tomorrow, not think so much about the past. Live in the present moment. Enjoy each and every moment, because it's all we ever have, and this present moment experience is all that we ever have. Our mind loves to create what it thinks it's gonna look like, what we could have done differently in the past, but the thing is, this is all we can do is our best right now in this moment. And that's what I got from that card. Totality. The totality of humanity, all of humanity, is starting to band together, come together. And even though there's a lot of what will be perceived as very dark things happening during this coronavirus pandemic, there's a lot of good that's happening, and the totality of the earth is healing. The totality of humanity is coming together, banding together. And I think that it's just so important that we come together and create the new reality that we are looking to create as one. We are so powerful. We are powerful creators and beings. We are the ones that are going to shape this new earth to come. And the more that every one of us understands that we are in this together, the better that things will be. The totality of humanity will band together as one. Abundance. There may be a lot of people who are losing their jobs and realizing right now that abundance comes in many forms. It's not just in financial. Abundance comes in love. You may have an abundance of love in your life, an abundance of happiness, an abundance of gratitude for all the things that you have in your life. Right now, it's important to tap into the abundance of all, not just the abundance of money, because money can change overnight. It's a piece of paper. We don't know where our monetary system's going to go, but we know that the abundance of unmaterialistic things that we have, the love that we have, the heart that we have to radiate love into the earth, those are all things that we are so abundant of. We have an abundance of so many things, and so many things to be grateful for. So tap in to those things. It's important to do right now, and to realize that you are living in abundance right now in this moment. And there's so much you can look at to be grateful for right now. The next 3 cards I pulled together. So I'm going to share these 3. It started with this. We are the world. Healing. And creativity. We are the world. We are the world. We are healing. And we are creating right now through this time of healing. We're creating this new world order, this new life that we have all wanted. So by the new world healing and coming together, we are going to help to create that reality that we've all been looking for. And that's kind of what I got from that. I feel like as hard as it may be to go through the healing process sometimes, it's the most beautiful thing that we can go through. And I think right now, humanity is healing on a whole. You can hear all these stories of pollution going away in many parts of the world, that the pollution was the highest. Like China, you can start to see the blue skies again, and the clarity in Venice. They say the dolphins wouldn't swim up to the shore for many, many years. They hadn't seen any dolphins on the shore, and now the waters are clearing and the dolphins are coming to shore. So the healing is taking place. There's a lot of healing that's taking place on the planet, and Mother Gaia is in a way putting us in this position to allow for her to heal, and for us to start to go within and look for that new creativity that we are looking to create, the creativity that we are looking to bring into the world now going forward. And all of us have this creativity in our own ways, in our own individual lives, that we're able to use to benefit the whole of humanity. The next 2 I came together was turning in and patience. I feel like patience was one that I really needed to see. because I've had trouble being patient lately with the whole beach situation and just really wanting to go back to the beach. It's causing me to turn more within myself and realize that I was using that as an escape, and that I need to use this time to go more within myself. So whatever this means for you, I think we're all being forced to turn within right now, and it's causing us to feel impatient and want to just move on from this situation. But the thing is that when we turn in, we need to have patience with ourselves and with the external reality as well, and just realize that everything is going to come together, everything's going to be okay, but it takes time to create the new earth. It's not going to happen overnight, but we are well on our way to creating that new reality that we want for ourselves and for others. And it's definitely not easy, guys. I had a really hard day yesterday. I started to really get wrapped in my mind, in my own thoughts, and I know that a lot of us are going through this right now. There's a lot of going within, which can be very, very difficult sometimes, but it is allowing us to really become more of our true selves and more of who we came here to be. And just remember that you, no matter what, are an eternal spiritual being. You're just here living this temporary human experience. You chose here to be here at this time, to help to raise the vibration of the planet and to help to create this new reality. So you chose to be here at this time. And it's really the most beautiful time to ever be alive on this planet. There's so much happening, so much transformation. And I'm so glad that you are a part of this shift. Last one, isolation. Isolation. I thought that was just the tipping of the ice cake, the tipping of the iceberg. Right now we are being isolated in many ways. You really can't go out and do all the things that you would normally be able to do with society. Everything's really brought down to small gatherings, if you have any. So we're being isolated in a sense, but during this isolation period, it's the best time to do exactly what we were talking about before, to go within, to spend time with yourself, to do the inner work so that you can allow for the new reality to be created and for the new life that you've wanted to be created. And the more that we continue to do this work on ourselves, the better that things will be. And we will get through this sooner than we can imagine. So whatever you're going through right now, I just want to say that I am so proud of you. I'm so thankful for you being here, because this is not an easy journey sometimes, but you are so loved, so appreciated. You have so much support from your angels and guides. I'm feeling my angels coming through right now and telling you that everything's going to be more than okay. We're going to get through this, and we are going to come out on the other side in a whole new way. A whole new light is being born. A whole new earth is being born at this time, and you are so loved and appreciated.